Closing in on game time at Miller Park. It's the Cardinals and the Brewers. Next. MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performance that turned in last night.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. Marco Estrada gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. John Jay will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And obviously, that includes taking the first 3 games of this series as well. So they're out looking for the sweep here in the finale.
But Ramirez able to spear this one, and that's a tough break for the first out. A look here at the scouting report as we'll show you what to expect moving forward from the 30-year-old right-hander. Matt Carpenter will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Our temperature at first pitch, and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Now the pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Michael Lee will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on, missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now a look at the starting lineup for Ron Renicke's Milwaukee Brewers, and it looks like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, second baseman,
Scooter Gennett will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
The pitch. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. Now here's a ball hit back up the middle past Wainwright and into center field for a base hit.
And here's that pitch sequence one more time. Gets ahead right out of the gate on the first pitch. Then a swing and a miss puts him in the quick 0-2 hole. Fouls off pitch number 3. Then a pitch that he couldn't quite get him to go for. 5th pitch gets absolutely whacked for a solid base hit.
Aramis Ramirez will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. First pitch coming from Wainwright. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Here comes a 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
He's set, now the pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, you know, this is actually a much tougher play than it looks. First, he's got to barehand the ball. Then he's got to readjust his body to square himself up to first base. And when he winds up throwing it, he throws it poorly.
Carlos Gomez will get his first opportunity now, currently sitting in 4th place in the National League in stolen bases.
Yeah.
He's ready now, the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And there are the stolen base leaders in the National League coming into play. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. We played an inning. No score. Mark McGuire will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Mark McGuire.
First pitch coming. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Alan Craig will dig in for the first time now, looking to get back on track as he's seen that average stumble a bit here these past 9 ball games. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Yadier Molina will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Juan Francisco will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Juan Francisco.
First pitch coming. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, it's becoming pretty clear that that's how they want to attack him. Run that cutter in on his hands, hopefully get him to hit something down on the label.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Jonathan Lucroy will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First offering on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
From the stretch. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 8th, left fielder,
Cal Daly will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak.
You can do it.
And here's the first pitch. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. The next pitch. Runner goes for second. Now a ball hit back up the middle on to first, and there were 2 down.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Marco Estrada will dig in here. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. On the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
One on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. We'll move to the third with no score. Johnny Peralta will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Program. Scorecard.
Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Two pitch on the way. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. One away here to begin the third.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Mark Ellis will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Full count pitch on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Adam Wainwright will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch to him. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Segura for one on the first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball is butted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
In now is John Jay. Line hard. Foul. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Pause, now the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. One left for the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Gene Segura makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Gene Segura.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The second baseman, number 2, Scooter Jeanette.
Scooter Jeanette will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on the way. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now here it comes. Now a swing on 0-1 and a ground ball for Peralta at short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
So the first 2 are retired here for Aramis Ramirez. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Softly hit and a little floater out towards second. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Ryan Braun will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
A runner on first with 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Carlos Gomez will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch coming. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now here's the first pitch. This is hit on the ground but foul. The pitch. And that misses 1-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. Michael Lee will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-1. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Mark McGuire will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Here now is Alan Craig.
Alan Craig.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Juan Francisco will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman.
First offering on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 home. And he misses again, 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0 home. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works to count back full.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
3-2, here it is. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Jonathan Lucroy will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming from Wainwright. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 1-0. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
From the belt, the pitch, 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
3-0 is on the way. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Cal Daly will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Come on, Brewers! Let's go, Brewers! Hey, now, let's go!
First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Let's go, Brewers!
1-0 pitch now. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Come on, Milwaukee!
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here comes the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Marco Estrada will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. He can find a way to just find a hole with the ground ball. That could be huge.
Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow one run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Go Milwaukee!
He's set, now the pitch. Ball 1.
That's wrong. 1-1.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Needs a punch out here, can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot. They got it. And now with 1 away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
Just get the base hit already!
Gene Segura standing in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Now, after the strikeout, he can still get out of this scot-free with a ground ball here.
He waits, now the pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
That's something a lot of men suffer from. Fear of commitment. He can't make up his mind whether to swing at this pitch or not, so he tries to hold up, but it's too late as this turns into an easy little liner over to third.
Now's our chance, let's go!
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Can't afford to get overconfident on the mound. You've got 2 of the 3 outs you need here, but this is still a very dangerous hitter. You're not out of the woods yet.
Now the 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
Here's the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from not coming through.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready with another 2-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Brewers leave them loaded. It remains 1-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. And here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. The 0-2 to Molina. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Johnny Peralta will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One run, just one hit, one error for the Cardinals to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Mark Ellis will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
The 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. 2 out, nobody on. The right-hander deals on 1-2. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Adam Wainwright will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. First pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
2 out with the man at first. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. He won't bat with runners on, but the powerful Aramis Ramirez will lead things off regardless when we come back. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Aramis Ramirez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
The 2-0 on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Here's the full count offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking guys, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Ryan Braun will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. For on to waiting, the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Here's the 1-2. On Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Carlos Gomez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
No, that's a foul ball.
Has a look, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's ready, now the pitch. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. John Jay will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes a 2-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Matt Carpenter will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
One pitch on the way. Carpenter out in front a bit here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 with one away. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Michael Lee will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Juan Francisco will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the 6th. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
1-0 on the way. Ball 2 now. Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
The 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike one. The 3-1 is on the way. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the two teams.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Go!
Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here comes the 2-1. Lined hard to center field. Jay is right there, 1 down.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Cal Daly will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First offering on the way. And there he goes towards second. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Come on.
He's ready now to pitch. He's running again. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set, now the pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Marco Estrada will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Come on.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. 3-1 on the way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Gene Segura will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And here's the first pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
Let's go!
Here's the 1-0. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Come on, let's do it.
2-0 count, the pitch, up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Take the walk, man.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Scooter Gennett will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Here's the first pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
He's set, now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, bases loaded.
Rip it anything close.
From the belt, the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2.
One-two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Get a hold of that one.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a ground ball, foul.
Come on now.
Another try at 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Mark McGuire will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, a good job here of just inside outing that ball down the right field line. You see it hit just to the left of the chalk. Then once he sees that ball head into the corner, he's off to the races, and he's in there with a triple.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Junichi Tazawa will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Junichi Tazawa.
Alan Craig will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
Come on, let's hold them.
First pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. As a look, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 4, catcher
Yadier Molina will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Johnny Peralta will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Runners on first with one down. Here now the 2-2. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that'll be a base hit for Peralta.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Stepping in now, Mark Ellis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
From the stretch, a late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw to the plate, and the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
First and second, you see the first baseman playing behind the runner. Now, if he's holding him, this might be a double play. Instead, it's by him down the line, and it's going to bring home a run.
Brendan Kinsler will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. Matt Adams is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Matt Adams.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
That's totally a strike. What are you talking about? Oh. Get out of here, Cardinals.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
This has got to be on a platter now. You're in the driver's seat. You've got to make this situation pay off.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Now the 3-0 offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Hit softly to the right side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3 as he comes through with a simple ground ball with a runner on third to drive him in.
John Jay will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Oh, yeah.
Comes set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Are you kidding me up? Don't let him score!
Here comes the 1-1. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers nothing. Jason Mott will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jason Mott.
Aramis Ramirez will start it out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow.
Aramis Ramirez.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Ready now on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-1. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's the leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Ryan Braun will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Let it go!
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. And a ball 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Nobody out, runner on first. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. There's one. Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's Carlos Gomez as he's first pitch swinging and pops this one up over toward the right side of the infield. And Ellis will make the catch, and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Matt Carpenter will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Strike him out.
Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Whoa, buckle it, please.
Now here it comes. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Michael Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Got nothing.
Water.
Now the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. On the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 26 for him on the season, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Boy, this would have been one heck of a play out there in center field. You can see him tracking this ball. He's got it in his sights all the way. And he's not going to miss this by much. He nearly brought it back into the yard.
Luke Boucher is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Luke Boucher.
Mark McGuire will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. Here comes a 1-2. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Daly will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers nothing. Kevin Segrist is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Kevin Segrist.
Juan Francisco will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Juan Francisco.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
2-2. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he's got it for the first out.
You know, and unless these guys can turn things around quickly, it's starting to look like this winning streak's going to come to an end in 3 games.
Jonathan Lucroy will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch coming. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 1-0 pitch. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now. Hitters count 2-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Cal Daly will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea when you're facing a guy with a funky delivery like his. You go up there taking a pitch, get yourself a better idea of the release point that he's showing you and how to time that delivery a little bit better.
Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Don't take anything back.
The pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Jane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Yadier Molina will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Yadier Molina.
First offering on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. The 0-2 to Molina. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this is past Ramirez down the line. A fair ball.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
In now, Mark Ellis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
He's gonna go.
The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Gomez comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Peter Borges will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
It's up to right here.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. The next pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
The 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Ready on 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Now 3-1. You can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers nothing. Trevor Rosenthal is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 26, Trevor Rosenthal.
Rick Herman will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
The 1-0 home. 2-0 now.
Well, that's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first 2 pitches.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a rocket to third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 9, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
All right, base hit here.
Now here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
One out, nobody on. The 1-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Lee is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. And the pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Up with it is Ellis. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-0. So long from Milwaukee.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.